okay. So I'm in. What style would you call this then? So
Well, it's Wall of Sound Records.
Wall of Sound Records. So
Yeah.
it used to be inside Crash. Is this Crash or Jumbo?
Yeah, it's Crash. We're in,
Oh,
we're in the basement of Crash Records. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So how long have you been going?
I've been selling records for 30 years, but I've
Right.
only been here since last July.
Right. Okay. So how did that come about? Sorry.
What, that I'm here or that I
Yeah.
started?
Yeah.
I'm
Did
here.
you do a deal with?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had some space and I needed some.
Right.
Basically. Simple as that. Really.
Right, that's lovely. Right, okay. So yeah, the reason why I'm here talking to you is the fact that a few years back, me and a few other my friends were part of a records label called Invisible Circle.
Okay.
So it was a hip hop independent
Oh, right,
label.
okay,
Obviously, in those times, people were moving in towards CDs instead of vinyl. So basically, we had like 2 main singles, and we pressed 100 of those. No, in fact, I think it was 1,000 records. So obviously, we've got those in surplus. Vinyl's coming back in, and obviously, you've got a second-hand like vinyl style and stuff.
Yeah.
If I was to like negotiate, say, to sell some of that surplus stock, what would be the sort of approach and the fee of
The
it?
difficulty with stuff like that is finding out whether there are many already on the market, how much interest is in them already,
Right.
and also the other big consideration is if you've got a lot of them and you're kind of talking about the only way somebody like me would probably do it would be to try them out for you on a sale or return basis.
Lovely. Right. Okay.
That's the way I would do it.
So how many would you like take if I said like I had like 20? Would you take like 5 or 10 or?
Maybe 5. I'd try
Right.
5. Yeah. I mean, I've got a very small hip hop section, and what I would do is you tell me how much you want for them,
Right.
and I would add on a bit for myself on top.
Right. Okay.
So obviously you've got to be realistic about these things.
Yeah.
If it's something that hasn't sold the first time around,
Yeah.
will it sell now?
Yeah.
So, I don't want to clog up my racks with things that aren't selling, because I can clog up my racks with
Yeah.
things that are.
Yeah.
So, but I'd be willing to give it a go. That's the only way I would do it.
Right.
Whether anybody else would offer you the same, I don't know. But
Right.
you might struggle to actually physically sell them to anybody until
Right.
they've sold them for you.
Right. Okay.
That's the hard bit, really. I mean, I
Lovely.
don't know what kind of following you had, or how. I suspect the people who followed you the first time around probably bought them.
Yeah.
So unless you've got some kind of cult reputation, then it's going to be difficult. The best way to sell them probably would be actually to sell them off the deck. So I'm playing them, so it catches somebody's ear.
Yeah.
But obviously, I can't be playing the same records all the time.
Yeah.
So it's play all sorts of different stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a difficult one.
Right. Okay.
So I could try them for people. I mean, 1 or 2 other people have done that while I've been here, and I've tried to put stuff out on sale or return, and I haven't sold any.
Right.
So you have to be realistic about it.
Yeah.
If you didn't sell then, difficult now.
Yeah, I mean, part of the idea was my sort of idea, like while being at college, is sort of like to rebuild the label and the branding. So whatever
Right.
I was going to put out,
Yeah.
whether physical or digital, would be on there. So Bandcamp, I could
Right.
put stuff out on there
Yeah.
on the label, but then
Yeah.
do some mail order as well. So
if you're a live active label and stuff like that, then people might be interested in your back catalogue.
Yeah.
If it's something
Exactly,
that is, that's kind of fizzled out a while ago, then you're gonna struggle a bit more, really.
Yeah.
Especially hip hop can be very of the moment,
yeah,
or it can be really popular. What was done 30 years ago. So
Yeah.
maybe you have to wait till you're about 60. Well, that's the good news.
good.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not
So-
far off that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just a thought. So yeah,
Right.
it's difficult. There's no easy way to make money in the record industry.
Yeah, that's
really,
true.
Build your reputation again. That'd be
Yeah.
the best way to sell them.
That's brilliant. That's how I see it. One last question. How have you seen sort of like CD and record sales? Have you seen a lot more people? Obviously,
Yeah.
for you, if you've bought out here, then you must be doing something, and
Yeah.
you must see that there's a market.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
seen that on the rise.
discernibly more popular at the moment. I mean, I had a really big shop a few years ago in Huddersfield.
Yeah.
And it went belly up because it was just too big and expensive to run.
Yeah.
And it was 10 times the size of this, probably.
Yeah.
It's heavily staffed and everything, you know. And people were always buying vinyl. Vinyl never stopped selling, even
Right.
through the CD generation.
Yeah.
But you know what? There were so many different factors in the difficult times, and it wasn't just the lack of popularity of vinyl. You have to look at other things like, you know, the beginning of downloading. There was supermarkets were starting to sell product at you know, at giveaway prices,
Right.
all that kind of thing. You compete in, you know, when Amazon was a big music seller, then, you know, I used to be a VAT registered business and they weren't VAT registered and all that kind of thing. You
Yeah.
know? So there were so many different factors, but that was part of it. In the hard times, I mean, that shop closed at end of 2012, so it's about 4 years ago, and things have massively changed in those 4 years. Now I don't do what in my last shop. I was selling new and second hand. Now I only sell second hand stuff.
Right.
Because apart from one of the reasons is because obviously I'm in a shop that
Yeah.
sells new stuff,
Yeah.
so I can't compete with people I'm renting off. You know.
Yeah.
So I just do that. I mean, it's discernible that their sales of new vinyl are really strong. You know.
Oh,
but
brilliant.
equally, at the same time, CD sales are much more difficult now. It's a genre. It's a genre style. I mean, the only way I can put it really is that vinyl is seen, I think, in a lot of people's eyes as the way, you know, the quality way to listen.
Right.
Whereas CDs were a convenient medium,
Right.
and now that there is a more convenient medium in people's eyes,
Yeah.
that's the demise of CDs. But vinyl hasn't gone with it.
Right.
Vinyl, you know, it's the difference between watching a film on your phone and watching a film in the cinema.
Right.
If you're prepared to invest in good vinyl and good hi-fi,
Yeah.
you get the best sound.
Yeah. I agree.
So, yeah. So that, you know, that's the thing. Whereas, you know, CDs were just easy, and now there is something easier.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Right. So people's perceptions
But
of music is different. Yeah.
You know, and then there's the thing. Have a customer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break off.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.